Hi, I'm Dr. Patty Ford, and I love working with people and their health. One of the hardest things with health, you have different models, and a lot of times science has theories or models, and they typically don't all work, but some stick and some can apply to your individual life. And science is ever evolving, meaning we're constantly finding out new information that we didn't know 5 years ago. And so it's applying the new information to people's lives. And with the explosion of information in the last 20 years, there's so many different opinions and there's so many different anecdotal stories that sometimes it's hard to know what is truth or what is your truth or what is true for you. My humble, most professional suggestion is you really want to listen to what your body is wanting. And sometimes people will joke and say, well, my body wants cake and ice cream. So what then? And so then it's finding the spaces where you trust they are similar to your belief model that can help you propel forward on measures of health. And so we use measures of health, energy, sleep. Sometimes we use weight. Sometimes we use blood sugar. Sometimes we use cardiovascular measures. There's all different kind of measures of way you can measure health: heartbeat, respiratory rate. We can get legit scans, x-rays, MRIs, CAT scans of what's happening. And there is a basic homeostasis where we want the body to function well. And then we can compare what's the injured or the diseased part, and then sometimes apply dietary interventions to help relieve or reverse, sometimes, the diseased part. The most complicated part of nutrition is you can't prove prevention, but you can look at large amounts of people and see what kind of behaviors they do, control for them all of the different intricacies that make us human, and then identify statistically, hard fact-wise, what is most correlated with outcomes. Now, saying sugar causes disease, you need a causation, meaning you need to prove that the sugar caused this outcome. That's different than more sugar leads to more diabetes. And so this is such a niche or trendy topic, correlations versus causation. But if you ever are interested in what that actually means, it's a whole area of study called statistics. And it's based upon black or white numbers that we've come up with paradigms to prove something to be statistically significant. And that is a very black or white science field. Then you can get into the philosophy on, what is science? What is truth? And that's kind of a different conversation and using a different part of your brain, which I love dancing around on that part. But if you're looking for medical care, and some of the wisest medical care is based upon science and truth that we can prove with our human biology and science that has been lots of advancements over the last 5 decades. So I guess what I'm trying to say is in my practice, there is a little bit of science, but there's also an art, because you have to really get to know your food story, your beliefs about food, your beliefs about your body, your relationship to your body, relationship to your food, the food that you're eating, the food that you're choosing to buy, that you're choosing to prep with, who you live with, who is influencing those decisions. And there's so many factors that go into all of that. It's really hard to just diagnose and intervene just based upon science. And that's my favorite part, is every story is different. And how can I infuse the sound science to benefit your health in a very artistic way? Hope this helps.